the big stretchies. Oh, the big stretchies. Good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness. What a morning. welcome back to a new vlog. I hope you're all really well and having a fabulous week so far. So today is Tuesday. It is the Tuesday after the bank holiday and what a lot of people like to call Met Monday. And I don't know whether you guys followed it, but I stayed up so late. It was not the plan after my glorious wellness evening. However, when those superstars hit that carpet, the fashion just cannot stop me, and it was just such a spectacle. From the beautiful tailoring to how each different person sort of incorporated it into their own style, it was outstanding. I think Lewis Hamilton for me was just hands down the absolute winner. I thought, oh, the tailoring of his suit, the intricate details, it was so well thought out, from what it actually symbolized, from the black tailoring to the beautiful mother of the pearl buttons to the brooch. Everything had such meaning behind it. It was so well thought out. And anyway, I'm going off on a complete tangent, but what I was trying to say is that I'm utterly exhausted from staying up so late last night looking at all of the different Met looks, and I truly hope you guys loved it as much as I did. But anyway, I've got quite the day ahead of me. I'm up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Of course, dogs are done, and I've just really quickly got ready because I've got a few calls this morning and Zoom calls. So I have to look somewhat presentable, and I've got a few bits and bobs to film this afternoon. I know you guys have been loving the sort of like style with me videos, which I love doing. I love being able to try being the operative word, create talkative and informative short form content videos for Instagram, YouTube Shorts and TikTok. So I'm going to be doing lots of styling videos later on today. So as I said, just very quickly did a very natural but pretty glowy, kind of put together but not OTT, if you know what I mean, and kind of just get ready for the day. I seem to be living in this dressing gown, and every single time I wear it there must be hundreds of comments about it. So this is Nothing Fits, but I know it's a maternity brand, but you don't have to be pregnant to have a maternity dressing gown. You can just love the frills and the design. It is so beautiful. I've said it a few times, but the gorgeous sort of like floral print is very vintage Dior. I love anything with a ruffle and a scalloped edge, and it's beautiful. They very sadly don't ship to the UK, which is so disappointing. However, they do sell them on Amazon. So if my English girlies love it, I will leave the details to the Amazon link down below. However, for my American girlies or gentlemen, whatever floats your boat, loves the dressing gown, then I will leave the link in the description box down below. It also comes in pink and it's so beautiful. I'm really manifesting the pink. I'd like to say it's my birthday soon. It's sadly not. It is Mark's birthday soon. So maybe I could buy him the dressing gown and then just pinch it for myself. Do you guys ever do that? No? No. But anyway, I am just getting ready for the day, and I've got something very special to share with you. You guys know how much I love Wild. I am so proud and so honoured to be a Wild partner, part of the Wild family, and something I do every single day without fail is pop my deodorant on. It's like brushing my teeth, brushing my hair. It's something I do every single day, and Wild have just brought out their brand new Emma Bridgewater case. Now very quickly, if you guys are maybe new to my YouTube channel and might not know about Wild, then they are just the most remarkable brand. Their passion, sustainability and philanthropy is truly remarkable, and really they are on a mission to just shake up the one-hit wonders, those one-use products that we all have in our bathrooms and bedrooms and dressing rooms, and just abolish the throwaway culture that we all have by creating the most beautiful forever aluminium cases. And that is where this brand new Emma Bridgewater, just gorgeous summer colourful polka dot comes from. It's just beautiful. And they have a new scent which is called Summer Breeze. Now, if you guys can imagine fresh sheets on a beautiful spring summer day, from all of the floral scents to that beautiful smell, that smell that none of us can get out of our heads from fresh bed sheets, it is the absolute summer dream. Oh my gosh. Now, if you guys take away one thing from this YouTube vlog, it is not only that I am wildly passionate about using my platform to just spread the word, please go natural. You will have no idea the harm and the toxins that you are spraying directly on and into your body by using those horrific deodorants. I mean, I could go on for hours, but I won't. Switch to natural deodorant. They are powered by plants. They have no aluminium salts, no parabens, and all of their formulas, literally all of them, from the deodorant to the body wash, are all certified vegan and also Leaping Bunny certified. So really they are not only striving to save you, but also the planet. Now, I could harp on about the brand for so long, but do you know what? It comes down to, does it work? And I would say that I am a bit of a sweaty minx, as I recently said in one of my reels. Do you know what? I live a very busy lifestyle. I'm a very active person, and I just want to know that this is going to have my back. I want to smell fresh, and I want to also feel confident knowing that my deodorant works. It has 24-hour protection and all natural ingredients. So if you use Leonora in capitals 2025, that will get you 20% off. Now, I know that my code only lasts for a limited time only, so if you do love the polka dot from Emma Bridgewater, make sure to be quick. So I will leave all the details as well as the QR code on the screen now. So if you've got your phones or tablets out, scan the QR code and it will take you directly there. Or of course, I will leave all of the details in the description box down below. If I can just say to one thing, and I feel like it's a really personal thing for me because of what, you know, my female line have gone through in terms of breast cancer. And do you know what? Of course, there are no direct links, but deodorant. Please go natural deodorant, and truly I couldn't recommend Wild enough. So the deodorant's on, the makeup's done, the hair is done, so let's have a fabulous day. Now, two dresses that I have been dying to share with you are these beauties. Now, I shot, hopefully if you follow me on Instagram, I shot a very special reel with my favourite tree in the orchard. I know that sounds utterly ridiculous, but yes, I do have favourites. And I've got this beautiful blossom tree. I've shared it with you guys 1,000 times, but I know there are a few new faces here. So if you haven't seen that reel, then I will leave a picture of kind of like the setup. And I shot just something exquisite in this stunning pale pink polka dot dress for Holland Cooper. And even just saying that, I still have to pinch myself to say that I just can't quite believe that I'm one of their global brand ambassadors. I have loved the brand for more years than I am happy to even admit. It is just incredible, and seeing what Jade has built, and to even just be a teeny tiny part of the Holland Cooper family is something that I am just extraordinarily proud and very honoured to be a part of. And now last year, of course, you know, I have a very busy diary throughout the summer months with all of the British summer social season events, from Chelsea Flower Show to Royal Ascot to Goodwood to Regatta, all of these beautiful events. And so many of you guys were saying, well, what about the Holland Cooper dresses? And last year they brought out, I kind of think maybe even the year before last was really where they brought out their first sort of summer collection. They brought out some stunning silk wrap dresses, but they were quite bold and they were quite bright, and I mean stunning for high summer and vacations. I wouldn't have said they were particularly perfect for the British summer social season. Then last year they brought out this beautiful navy, again wrap, and it came in white and navy. I wore it to Boodle's tennis and you guys went crazy. So there was definitely an appetite. That's one thing Jade is just amazing at, is knowing what you guys want and then actually doing it. She is just the most incredible founder and CEO, and like I said, she literally does what her consumer and her customer asks for. So you guys, or her customers, asked for British summer social season dresses for a affordable price point, and she has utterly smashed it. Smashed it. I can't even begin to tell you how unbelievable these dresses are. So this, I know I shouldn't have favourites, but the Annabelle in the chocolate polka dot. I mean, we're talking about a lot of polka dots, but talk about, you know, that famous scene in Pretty Woman where she's at the polo. Oh, it is sublime, and you could literally wear this to anything and everything. So think polo, definitely think polo with a gorgeous boater, but you could wear that exact outfit to Henley Royal Regatta. You could definitely wear this to Royal Ascot. I'm seeing this in a box on a balcony overlooking the final furlongs. I am telling you, this is scrumptious. Think Boodle's tennis. This is an extraordinary dress that is going to see you through just about anything. All of those rather formal events throughout the summer season, to gorgeous weddings, garden parties, polo in the park. It's just gorgeous. So let's talk through the details. You've got a really gorgeous, crisp white shirt collar, and I love the contrast between the chocolate and the white polka dot, and she's introduced that on the collar. She's very clever. Now the buttons are almost like these old school heritage buttons that you could find in an antique store up, you know, Piccadilly or Burlington Arcade. She's also put a little bit of elastic around the waistband just to ensure that it's got a really gorgeous silhouette and it's nipping you in. But she then goes and finishes it off with a beautiful covered buckle and a really stunning tonal and matching belt. It then goes into the most stunning pleated skirt you've ever seen. Now I would call this a maxi dress, only because it comes down to my ankles. I think this is quite possibly the most elegant length. It's gorgeous, and like I said, it's going to cover every single basis, whether it is Royal Ascot or a really gorgeous wedding you might have. It's got stunning balloon sleeves that nip in at the wrist, and the details of the little pretty buttons. Oh my gosh. gosh, I can't wait. I cannot wait to wear this and love this for years to come. And one thing I know Jade wanted to ensure was to make sure that this was a price point that, you know what, was obtainable. I know that a couple of years ago she brought out a pure silk, and pure silk is beautiful, it lasts a lifetime, but with quality and pure silk that does also come with a little bit more of an expensive price point. So I think a lot of people were saying, you know what, we want to see a dress like that that isn't so expensive, and she has created it. So literally, to tell you, the Annabelle dress in the chocolate polka dot, it does also come in a navy polka dot, is £299. I'm floored. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. It is sensational, sensational. Now, if you're looking for a slightly more formal dress that's pretty in pink and quite possibly the most scrumptious shade of blush pink, because I think blush pink can be really quite difficult to get right, and especially in this beautiful lace. So this is a lined lace dress, but she's been really clever with the design and where she started the lining, as you can see. So she's got this stunning, almost like broderie lace detail at the top, which is slightly sheer, so you can see underneath. That then goes into the most exquisite sleeves that then look at the cuffs, how they slightly, I would say, I don't want to call it coned out, definitely not the right design term, but as you can see, it's almost like a ballerina skirt. It's so pretty, and the shade of pink is absolutely spot on. This is gorgeous. I mean, talk about Royal Ascot, talk about, actually, if any mother of the brides out there, this is beautiful and a fantastic price point. Again, another stunning matching and detachable belt. They've got the same buttons. It is really gorgeous. Really gorgeous. And the lace dress is very similar. I'd probably call it like an inch shorter than this one, but again, it's another beautiful maxi length. So I'm going to pop these on and I'm going to show you what they look like. And finally, just before I pop it on, just want to show you the teeny tiny little detail in terms of the Holland Cooper branding. It's really understated, it's extremely classy, and I love a shirt button down dress, but still it's very pretty and it's very feminine. So let me put these on and show you what they look like and show you how I would style them for the British summer social season. Now, if this doesn't make you gasp, I don't know what else will. She's almost taken all of those design features that we all know and we love and blended it into a dress and just made something that is pure perfection. Whatever event, you name it, from regatta to Goodwood to weddings to garden parties, if you want to feel uber elegant, so classy, but also really rather pretty and feminine, from the balloon sleeves that are slightly sheer and showcase, you know, if you're one of those people that maybe you don't like to show your arms, or you want to cover them but be able to show just the silhouette of them, they've absolutely nailed the design of this stunning dress. You've got the simplicity of what looks to be a shirt dress that glides so seamlessly into the belt that nips you in at the waist, and then it floats into this extremely pretty and very feminine pleated skirt, and just the way that it moves when you walk, it's so elegant. It's extremely ladylike. This is wildly timeless, but with some modern twists. I love the buttons. The crisp white collar is everything. You could also do like a full hair up look and really let the dress do the talking. or if we were going to be wearing it to possibly the polo, maybe, do you know what, we've got Cartier polo coming up. We've even got Royal Windsor Horse Show coming up, and this would be divine. Maybe you're in the members area. You know, there's a lot going on at Royal Windsor Horse Show, so you could either go in jeans, or maybe you're in the members area and they do have a dress code. This would be perfect. I'm going to style it, so let me get everything together. I'm going to come back and show you what the final look looks like. And here we go. This is the Annabelle dress on, and this is how I would style her. It is just pure perfection. I love the crisp white collar, the gorgeous balloon sleeves, and how kind of almost like the shirt part of the dress just seamlessly just goes into that gorgeous belt and then pleats out into the most pretty skirt. So with the accessories, I've styled it for polo in the park, almost like Henley Rule Regatta. I've added the coconut shy, I think it's called, but this beautiful straw hat from Vivienne Sheriff. I cannot even begin to tell you how comfortable a Vivienne Sheriff hat is and how wearable it is. It's just so easy. This has actually got an elasticated strap, and I can literally give my head a good old donk, and especially when like kissing people, it can be quite difficult, and air kisses are definitely a thing, and it's almost like hat etiquette. If a gentleman will kind of like duck underneath the hat, but as ladies, if we're both wearing big hats, kisses are just impossible, let me tell you. So air kisses look ridiculous, but it's a thing, and it's a must when wearing a large hat. But they're just so comfortable, even in wind, and when it's I know it's not great, but Henley Royal Regatta last year was an absolute washout, and what I'll tell you is I was so happy to be wearing a hat because it kept the rain off of my face. It's definitely not what we're hoping for. We're hoping for sun off of our faces, but I just love a Vivienne Sheriff, and I will never get tired of screaming from the rooftops about what an incredible brand they are. The majority are female, and the craftsmanship is just like no other. We've started to talk about the hats for Royal Ascot, and I'm beyond excited. We're doing something really different this year. That's all I'm saying to you guys. Of course, I'm going to bring you on the journey with me as we start making choices and picking things, and oh, it's just making me so excited. But the dress is everything. You are going to see me live in this. I could not recommend it more. It's got all of the beautiful design features you know and you love and that you wanted for an exceptional price point. And the length, Jade, I know she's a taller lady herself, but I was literally begging her to bring out a dress like this that was slightly longer. They did a couple of dresses last year that were sort of mid-calf, which I loved, but weren't quite right for a couple of the events, whereas this dress is perfect for everything. It's a one-hit wonder. It is just fabulous. So I've added my little mini Cheltenham bag in off-white, which is so handy, let me tell you. It's such a gorgeous colour, and I just love the textured leather. Just makes it look really classy, and also just that little bit different, which I really, really like. And so I thought the white really tied in the crisp white collar and the gorgeous little white trim on the belt. And then for wedges, oh gosh, how am I going to do this? I might have to take them off, but just to show you, I've got a pair of Penelope Chilvers on, and they're a gorgeous white lace, or slightly off-white. They match the bag to perfection, and I just love the continuity of having that little white wedge at the bottom that matched the polka dot and all of the other sort of little white features on the dress, as well as tying in the raffia kind of straw hat. So this is how I would style it. But equally, you could style this dress. I tell you what, why am I talking about it when I could literally just show you? So on days that I head up to town and I've got events and meetings, that sort of thing, I would style this dress with a really gorgeous pair of Chanel pumps. I think I'd go beige. Yeah, let me grab it. Got everything out at the moment. Got quite the array. So I would do my little Chanel flat bag and Chanel pumps. And I think the colour of the beige just is so tonal with the chocolate. She's been really clever about the colour that she's used. I'm going to give you a real close-up. You've got undertones of beige, and I think because it's slightly sheer, you can see your skin tone underneath. I don't know about you, but beige works. It really works. You could go chocolate, you could go white accessories, or you could go beige, or full-on raffia. So I'm just currently negotiating with a Chanel pump. Okay, she is successfully on. And how cute is that? So for a day in London, super classy, really elegant. Oh, it's just utterly delicious. A day of events where you want to be remembered. Let me tell you that. You are going to walk into any room, anywhere in the world, in this dress, and you are going to be remembered. Wear it with a smile and some confidence, and this is everything. Oh, I'm in love. I don't want to take it off. I really don't, but it's safe to say that the pink lace is as equally as beautiful and just perfect for spring and summer. So let's pop her on. Now this is an absolute chef's kiss. A mic drop if ever there was one. I'm head over heels in love with this. This is truly scrumptious. It is so pretty, it's extremely feminine, so ladylike, ultra classy. She's got pockets. Oh, she just knows. Jade has absolutely nailed the dresses this season, and they just keep coming out. Every single Friday I have actually notifications on her Instagram to let me know when she has put a story up, because these dresses and these collections just keep coming out. This is so gorgeous. Whether you just wanted to pop on a loafer or even a pair of trainers, or you wanted to pop on a pair of stilettos and wear this to a wedding, this is absolutely exquisite. You could even wear this to Royal Ascot. I actually recently shot this, so head over to my Instagram to see how I would style this dress for Royal Ascot. However, I would wear this on a gorgeous summer's evening, a date night, a ladies who lunch, any gorgeous summer events that you may have. This is the dress, hands down. I love the way that they have designed these gorgeous sleeves. Have a little look at the cuff on that, how it almost sort of like billows out, almost like a little bit of a cone. Again, not probably how she would explain it. You've got an elasticated wrist, and then how the lace and the broderie detail is sheer. It's just phenomenal. And then, as I was saying, this is where the lining starts. You get that gorgeous detail across the shoulder, you get the smartness of the shirt collar, and of course the shirt all the way down to here with those really, really understated HC buttons. Got a slight hint of gold. It's almost like the little bit of beading around the edge, and it's always one of my styling tips to you guys. Make sure that your hardwares match. So my earrings are matching perfectly. I love this, absolutely love it. Now again, with this colour you could style it in so many different ways. You could go quite vibrant and quite bright, and you could style it with like a fuchsia handbag or pair of shoes. You could keep it fully tonal, which you could do a blush handbag, a blush hat and a blush pair of shoes. I love a fully tonal look, and I think it's a real statement. Or you could go with a gorgeous white or buttermilk bag. Where is my, here we go, I've got my capucines here on the windowsill. How delicious is that? That just works. And match your bag and your shoes, and it is the dream look. if you've been looking for the perfect dress that's going to get you through all of those events, from weddings to Royal Ascot, Henley Royal Regatta, I keep going through the same events, but this is sublime. This is absolutely incredible. And versus the price point, the craftsmanship, the quality, the design, the fit, and quite honestly, the way that it makes me feel, it is really, really beautiful. So I will leave the links to the 2 dresses that I've tried on with you. I am also pending a delivery from Holland Cooper, and seems as we are about to go back into a gorgeous week of sunshine, I have a sneaky feeling that there might be some sunglasses in that package. So if it doesn't arrive today, then I will hopefully show it to you tomorrow if it arrives tomorrow. I might even email the team just asking when they are arriving. I really want to show them to you because they've got some new shapes. I will never tire of harping on about how much I love my Holland Cooper Monaco sunglasses. If they are in stock, run, ladies, run. But they've done some new, slightly more oval, kind of tiny touch cat eye-esque sunglasses, and I love them, so I kind of think that you might too. So I'm just going to pop on a everyday outfit, definitely not going to sit in such a beautiful dress when working from home, so going to put something on slightly more casual, and I will see you guys downstairs. Actually, on second thought, just before we head downstairs, I thought I'd show you outfit of the day. Now, I've got a couple of Zoom calls, as I said, so it's always like business on the top, look very professional, and everybody, I don't care who you are, everybody needs this shirt in their wardrobe. A crisp white linen shirt where the collar stands sharp. Beautiful gold buttons. I'm going to link it down below. It is the absolute bomb. It's got these gorgeous buttons here. This is the Holland Cooper one. This is not a Holland Cooper ad. However, of course, I do work with them and I am one of their brand ambassadors, but also one of their biggest fans, and I just love the brand. But we can all agree the shirt is just an icon and a staple for a reason. Now, I want to be really smart from the waist up. However, comfort is key when working from home. And these are, I don't know whether I actually showed you these. These were in my recent Abercrombie & Fitch haul. And they're kind of like a really comfortable white linen, kind of like, I suppose this is as close as a tracksuit bottom as I will get, and I kind of think it's chic, it's put together, but it's super comfortable. And in all honesty, I'm going to pop a pair of slippers on as well, just to keep my tootsies warm. So I've actually just tucked it in. They've got pockets, they're wide leg, they've got a little drawstring. These are perfect for not only like lounging around home, but also the perfect summer white linen trouser. You can like really cinch them in to bring them sort of like really high-waisted, but they're so gorgeous. Imagine having like a white swimsuit on and you just wanted to pull on a pair of trousers. Maybe you're going into like Club 5 or you're going in to have lunch and just want to cover your derriere, as you say, or if you've got like a white bikini top on, the trousers, and then even this top, this shirt undone, just like, obviously you have a bra on underneath, or you know, you might not, whatever floats your boat, but it's just such a look, and epic price point, like phenomenal. So of course the deets are going to be down below. But talking of down below, let's head downstairs. Look at how incredible these peonies are. So these are the peonies that Alex bought me last week. So, I mean, they are literally quite literally in full bloom. And it is incredible to see how they started off just so vibrantly fuchsia, vibrantly pink. And I don't know whether it's the sun that's possibly, they've maybe, I don't know, taken the colour out, or maybe the way that they blossom. I mean, a couple are going slightly over, but I am trimming them and keeping them in cold water, popping ice cubes in. But in all honesty, I have loved every single second of watching these magnificent peonies bloom in our home. And then we have some blossom branches that are still from Easter. I will go as far as to say, like, foliage is amazing. And then we've got some dried allium in there, and then some cow parsley. And I just keep popping in a few fresh bits of cow parsley every other day, and it's just really nice to sort of have something here that's fresh, that isn't a palaver, if you know what I mean. Having fresh cut florals all the time is rather unsustainable and rather expensive. But when your besties bring you flowers like this, they are just sublime. And even down to like the little peony beans in the middle, it's just incredible. Absolutely beautiful. And looking at those every single day has literally made my day. It has been a remarkably busy day so far, so I'm so sorry that I haven't come on and spoken to you guys. It's kind of been between like proofing, editing some of the campaign reels, and also having calls, and also sending like feedback on bits and bobs, and also doing proposals for my big Mallorca trip, which I'm so excited about. Just sort of like crossing the T's and dotting the I's, as they say, and just making sure that everything is kind of organized, which is really exciting. It's at the beginning of April, May. Oh my gosh, it's the beginning of next month. God, that's frightening. Gosh, that's really frightening. And then we're heading into the busiest, apart from Vlogmas, the busiest season of my entire life. We've got literally back to back to back to back to back. In some weeks, I think we have like 3, if not 4 events, which of course I'll be taking you guys to. Just trying to keep on top of everything, and it's just such an exciting time of year. So actually I'm really enjoying the days. I need to savor days like today where I'm at home and I have like a little bit of time to like put my brain and thoughts into that and organize this for maybe September, October, even brainstorming for December. How wild is that? I can't believe how that's just absolutely frightening. But anyway, I've been inside for hours. I've been staring at that computer, so I'm going to take a walk around the orchard. I might even do the raw path because the sun is glistening down onto those trees. You see it? And it's just lighting them up. It's stunning. So why don't we head? We're going to head outside, take a little walk, maybe do a little bit more editing, and by that point, my gosh, it'll be dinner time. Oh my goodness gracious me. I have also just come down here. This is like my absolute world. I mean, have you ever seen anything? What are you doing? Wiki literally lives my dream life. This is why I call him an Arga slug. Arga slug. Arga slug. Wiggy, what are you doing with his little creds? Oh my gosh, he is just delicious. It's like the little bit of a tooth sticking out as well. And the toe beans from this angle, it's actually everything. That is my kryptonite, ladies and gentlemen. That actually just sends me over the edge. Look at the other little tooth. And he just goes back to sleep. He knows my antics at this point. But if the dogs just want to get round my little finger, all they have to do is stick their toe beans out, show me a little bit of tooth, and you've got me. Look at him. He's actually just gone straight back to sleep. He's like, my mother is just so madly in love with me. I can do just about anything and get just about anything I want. Shrimps. We're going to go around the field. Do you want to go around the field? Do you want to go out? Do you want to go out? Big wee-wees and poo-poos? What do we think? I think I might take that as a no, But I know you must need big wee-wees and boo-boos. Come on. It's the way I have to actually get him out as well. Right, I'm going to prop you up over here and show you how, like, I slide him out. It's actually everything. Are you ready for this? This is an Argus slug being born. You ready? Hi. You're all hot and delicious. Oh my goodness gracious me. He is just delicious. Hi. Right, I have the Argus slug, aka Wiggy. I don't think he actually realises that he is a dog and not in fact a baby. It's time to go out. Got to do big wee-wees. I know, we're doing big wee-wees. Right, let's go do big wee-wees. Okay, are you ready? Oh my gosh, this was definitely needed. Oh, today has been amazing. But you just go from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, with no breaks. Oh, right. What a gorgeous, I would say like afternoon, evening. It's just gone 6 o'clock. Can you actually believe it? It's absolutely nuts. Okay, well, the light is just divine at this time of day. It really is. It's sort of like just before golden hour, I would say. But the way that we're kind of on top of the hill, and the way that the light hits those trees is nothing short of absolutely magical. Where is it, Oats? Where's your ball? Where is it, Oats? Where is it? Oh no, we've lost the ball. It went in here somewhere. We found it. There we go. It's like, Mummy, my 1-inch legs can't be dealing with this long grass. Uncle John mows me a path because I am a spoilt little sausage. Yes. It's also not awesome, my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you alright? Let me check if you're alright. You okay? I think he's alright, but my goodness, careful. Okay. Also, not to make your skin crawl, but with this luscious grass at this time of year, this is prime tick season. So please do daily tick checks on your dogs, and also get a little bit of frontline so that you can protect them. And obviously, of course, protect yourselves. Oh, it's here. Mummy's got it. There we go. They're so happy, especially when you've got one like this who's currently a safari hunter. Can you see his head going up and down, or his whole body going up and down? There he is. They're so funny, like Tweedledum and Tweedledee up there. Oh, this is so joyful and exactly what I needed. Just sometimes a tiny touch of fresh air with the sausage dogs. Oh, it's exactly what the soul needs. They have been such good boys this evening. Odie gave up on his ball. He got a little bit tired. And Lancelot has been amazing. Normally he has a bit of a weakness next to that corner over there. And Houdini likes to go through the bluebell wood and go off on his own. However, the gravy bones have done the absolute treat. I must say, it is getting really rather Trillingtons in the evening. God, look at the state of me. I look like I've got some mane, like Hagrid, a blonde Hagrid. But I can't even begin to tell you, if ever you feel just a little bit overwhelmed or like, Christ, that was quite the day. And do you know what? You don't feel like it. It's like sometimes when I work out, I can come up with just about any excuse. It's quite the talent, might I tell you. And yeah, come up with any excuse why not to do something. But just getting out, getting some fresh air, well, having a conversation with your dogs or anyone, your mum, your girlfriends, your husbands, whoever it might be. I can tell you what, you'll go back to your desk with a completely different mindset. I always used to do that when I was working in town. I would always try to go out on my lunch break if I got time and yeah, just go for a little walk, even if it was sort of like window shopping or to the local park, like the closest park where I could actually see some greenery. But I can say that I am so lucky where we are. It's just quite literally my heaven on earth. Well guys, I'm calling it a night. It's been another 3 hours since I spoke to you last. I'm embarrassed to say that it is now 9:30 at night and I have not yet had dinner. It's just been one of those days. I literally blink and a couple more hours go by, but all I am really excited about is that I'm having the French onion soup that I made yesterday with you guys. And look at her, look at her. So today I'm having it with the puff pastry, but what I've done is I've done the little gruyere toast part, and then what I'm gonna do is actually lift off the little puff head, pop in the toast with the gruyere, and then you get the best of both worlds. It's so sad what makes me happy. And also like the little Fortnum's part. I must say, those Christmas puddings are really rather expensive, but when you get one of those, it's kind of like you get like a little bit of an extra thing, which I love. But anyway, I am literally just eating leftovers. I had it for lunch as well and dinner. I love meals that can be like meal upon meal upon meal. Anyway, I'm gonna eat that, and then in all honesty with you, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna try and get a little bit more of an early night than I did last night, but self-inflicted. It was met Monday. And then tomorrow we're into another crazy day, but I'm not sure whether I'll bring this vlog to an end. If I am, then thank you for watching, and if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, I fibbed. You guys have got to see this. You've got to be part of the puff. Oh, wowzers. Wow. Okay, this is looking good. And yes, this whole thing is for me. I couldn't find my oven-proof bowl, so I put the whole thing in this Fortnum's bowl. And then my grand plan is to like edge off the puff and get the toast underneath. I'm gonna put you there so that you can experience this with me. Don't worry, this isn't filled up the whole way with the soup. How am I gonna do this? I mean, can we just take a moment for how like amazing this looks? It's also like wildly hot. I'm gonna wedge it around so you guys can see that part. Oh, I'm so happy with this. Okay, this is actually great because I can kind of maybe just lift this side up a bit. Oh, she is hot in there. Christ. Okay. And you, my friend, are going to be... Timber! It's like, you know, one of those life-saving boats that comes off of a cruise ship. You can imagine how it goes into the water. That's how my gruyere float has just gone into my soup. Anyway, right. On that note, I have a date on the sofa with 4 extremely handsome sausages. Sadly, Mark went to Mallorca early this morning, so it's just me and the boys and my French onion soup, gruyere float, and the puff. I'm so excited. And it's now 25 to 10 at night. And it's only Tuesday. Wish me luck.